Image Engineering. I'm the lead software engineer on the OPZ, which is our new synthesizer, currently in development, due to be released around September. The OPZ is a bit of a mix between our pocket operators and the OP1 in terms of how you create music. It carries a lot of the synth sounds and engines and filters and effects from the OP1, but it's packaged as a sequencer, so you create music over 16 steps, similar to how you do on the pocket operators. Instead of recording it all to tape as you do on the OP1, you build your patterns here, and you build patterns per track. So there are also 16 different tracks that you sequence individually. We have a lot of fun sequencing abilities where you can change the length and the speed of tracks and add components to the individual steps to have them behave in a certain way to create something out of, like, that breaks out of that 16 step limitation. It's connected right now with USB to the iPad. We also support connected wirelessly with BLE. Running here is our OPZ app. So this app packs a lot of functionality. The most basic one is like the synth interface for the OPZ, because this one doesn't have a screen, so you get that one through this way instead. So it has screens for all the different tracks. You can mute the different tracks like so. You can do pattern change. You can set the tempos. We have a little bit of a tape looper kind of thing going on, where you can choose to record just some of the tracks. Like so, and that way you can then go ahead and loop just. So right now I'm just recording the drums in here, and I can loop those. So that's quite a nice feature to break out of the sequencing and get some bit more analog feel to it. We also have like different type of tape styles, you could call them. So that behaves slightly differently, and the parameters do different things. So a lot of fun things to play with right there. So except the normal just interface we have here, we also have visual graphics that you can sequence as well, the same way you sequence your music. So there's a dedicated track to sequence this stuff. So the knobs, the parameters, can change color, control the visual elements. And the notes trigger effects for this. And this can be recorded. I can hit record. And have the guy dancing to the music. So this is just one of the graphical worlds that we build. We have several, but we're also developing a toolkit for this. So people can build their own. Is that open? Yeah. So you can get your own graphics onto here. And with that same toolkit, we found that it's also quite easy to do your own controllers. It wasn't something we intentioned at first, but we realized, hey, we can feed stuff from the screen back to the synthesizer. So I've done a few simple tests for that. One of them is a filter sweep kind of thing, where I just slide that, and it feeds back into here and does a filter sweep. I have a mixer where I can mix out certain parts of the. These are just setting the track levels basically. But what we really want to accomplish with this is that people can make their own controllers, sequencers, LFOs, anything, you name it. and bring that to the OPZ. All the sound produced is running here. The sequencing data to control the graphics also runs here. The graphic itself is rendered on the device you connect it to. So that might be an iPad, iPhone, or an Apple computer OS X. So it doesn't output graphics. I want to show you one more thing, which is a really easy way to get your custom visualization in here is to just grab photos from the camera roll, like so, and then you can sequence that the same way you sequence the graphics. It's still in development, but we're starting to wrap it up now, so the planned release is September of this year. Hopefully we should hit that. I should tell you one more thing. We can also control DMX lights, so you can control entire light rigs with this, up to 16 channels. We don't have this one hooked up right now, but this should give you an idea of what we can do. So it's similar to how you sequence the visuals you saw, but it's more based on you selecting a pattern, trigger one-off effects, but you record that the same way onto that dedicated light track. So between the lights, the visuals, and the sound from this, you have just an entire live show in just one little box.